This mascara is insane. Guaranteed no smudging. What more do you want? There is nothing worse than putting your makeup on and then halfway through the day or even before that, your mascara ends up smudging. And I know this happens a lot. And the thing is, when you're over 40, it happens more. Let me tell you why. And it's not necessarily always because of the mascara you're using, but it has a lot to do with your eye area. So your eyes are maybe becoming more and more hooded. They maybe are just more movement around that area because you've got excess skin around that area. So things are touching now, you know, each other where they shouldn't be touching. And then that can cause mascara smudging and things like that. So I rounded up the best mascaras for over 40s that don't smudge. So these are tried and tested by me. And I also, by the way, have tried this on older women as well. So I do really genuinely love these mascaras. Another reason that it ends up smudging more as you get older is because when you are over 40, you are losing hydration, right? So therefore you are using more hydration. So you are using more like rich creams, richer eye creams and stuff like that. And because you're using more rich product on your skin, there's more fluidity there as well. So as well as the extra movement, the extra skin, the extra wrinkles or fine lines, you've also got that extra product there that you never used to have there before. So what I look for in a mascara is lift, separation, so it's not clumpy. You don't want a clumpy mascara. Something that actually stays put. Once you apply it somewhere, it stays where it is. I don't care if it makes my lashes look amazing for the first 20 minutes and then ends up looking absolutely ridiculous. I want it to stay looking amazing all day, and I'm sure you do too. So let's get into it. First one is the Dior over volume. Now I have two options for you here. One is the OG, the over volume. The other one is the waterproof. Now, in all honesty, I don't feel like I need the waterproof because I actually think this does such a good job on its own. I don't ever feel like I have to kind of deal with smudging or like flaking. It's probably one of the best mascaras I have ever used if you want a nice voluminous look to your lashes. It separates really well. I don't find this clumpy at all. There is a way to apply your mascara, so you do want to make sure that when you use it, you pull it out, but then you make sure there's no excess around it, right? That is important. So if you don't do that and you're just pulling it out and you're just putting it on, you're going to have some clumpiness, right? Another thing you want to make sure is that your lashes are clean and there's no excess makeup already on it. So make sure that you've cleaned it, so there's no excess product. Otherwise that can end up making your mascara look clumpy too. So it isn't always the mascara. The other one is the Dior waterproof over volume. And this isn't going anywhere. This is a classic waterproof mascara. You have to use like a proper waterproof eye remover to be able to take this off. But I genuinely don't feel like I need that. But if you feel like you excessively kind of sweat or you have there's a lot of movement, you're very hooded when it comes to your eyes, then maybe the waterproof will work well on you. If you feel like the original doesn't work well on you, then you might like the waterproof. Now, a lot of volumizing mascaras actually stay too creamy on the lashes, and then that's why they end up smudging. This one, however, has enough kind of like structure in it to hold the lashes in place all day, but it doesn't look clumpy, like I said, on the lashes. It doesn't drown out the lashes with a lot of product. So it gives fullness to the lashes without it looking too heavy, less transfer once it's set. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake. It holds really, really well. Like all day you will feel that lift, you'll see that lift and that volume in there. It doesn't all of a sudden go flat like some mascaras do. I feel like this is my kind of mascara when you want the drama but you don't want it to be messy. I feel like that's a really good saying. You want drama, but you don't want messiness, right? This is the mascara to go for because you're gonna get that extra drama. You're gonna have that kind of really nice voluminous look to your lashes, but it's not gonna give you all the side effects that you don't want from a voluminous mascara. Next up is my Hourglass Unlocked Mascara. Love. This is a tubing mascara. I would say this is probably one of the safest mascaras when it comes to no smudging. And because it's a tubing mascara, what that means is it wraps around each individual lash. So the product, the formula, wraps around each individual lash. It doesn't behave like a traditional wet mascara. It almost is like latex wrapping around each lash. And I feel like that's why it's so good for hooded eyes or mature eyes. It doesn't flake or smudge because once it sets, that's it. There's no budging. It won't go anywhere. But it is still easy to take off. It's one of those mascaras that when you, say for example, if you're in the shower and you just hold your lashes like that for like 10 seconds and you just pull, it will just come, it's like latex. So even when you get your lashes wet, it doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't run, right? It literally turns into something like latex. That's what happens. And the reason that happens is because obviously it's a tubing technology. It's resistant to oils and moisture, like movement. It sets really, really well. It, like, once it's set, that's it, it's done. It stays lifted, so it's a really, you've probably heard me like rave about this so many times. It's such a good mascara. I would say it's probably one of the most reliable mascaras. That's all I can say about this. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell button, by the way, because it will really help this video out. And it means you won't miss my next video. So moving on, let's move to the next one, which is the YSL Lash Latex Mascara. This is a fairly new mascara that I started using, and I wasn't sure initially, like before I used it, and then I tried it and I was like, wow, this is actually really good. It's basically lengthening, sweat proof. It separates your lashes, and it really does. It's sculpting for your lashes. You get 24-hour lift, you get longer lashes, like genuinely it does lengthen your lashes so well. It's a clump-free mascara, and also it curls your lashes as well at the same time. So like it gives you that really nice open look to your lashes. By the way, this is actually really good if you have very sensitive eyes. This doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, it hasn't gone anywhere. Whenever I've worn it, I've worn this to the gym, by the way, as well. All of these I've actually worn to the gym and doesn't go anywhere. So this is another mascara I think you're gonna really love. Next up, we have the Milk Makeup Kush High Roll Mascara, another kind of, I would say, pretty new one that I've tried. And I think what I really like about this is the lift and the separation that you get. And this is more of a daytime mascara, I would say. So I feel like the rest can be daytime or evening, but this one I would say is more of a natural finish to the lash. So if you're looking for something day to day, then I think you're gonna love this. I also do feel like the brush is really good because it's a slimline brush, but it coats your lashes really well, makes them look longer. I wouldn't say this gives you volume necessarily, but it definitely separates your lashes and gives you that nice curled, open, awake look to your lashes. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, it stays put all day. Another very, very good mascara. I think also when a mascara kind of gives you that nice awake look, there's also less chance of it smudging and running because it's not kind of so flat down and heavy on the lashes. So you don't get that kind of friction between your upper and lower lashes. But at the same time, obviously, if you have hooded eyes, that can work against you, but I've tried these all. They're very, very good for hooded eyes too. So that's why it's an over 40 video. Great for mature eyes, great for hooded eyes too. So don't forget that you do need to head on over to thebeautybreakfastclub.com. That is my online newsletter where I talk about everything to do with beauty, makeup, hair, wellness, mindset, health, style. Did I say wellness? Yeah, health, I think I said that. Yeah, all of that, all of the above, basically. And there's even an over 40 section on there where I am kind of talking about stuff which is specifically for over 40. So I think you're going to love it, because if you're watching this video, then I think you're going to want to head over and subscribe to thebeautybreakfastclub.com. I started the Beauty Breakfast Club over 2 years ago, and I write every other day for it. So literally one day on, one day off, one day on, one day off. There's a new newsletter without fail, never missed it. Everything is written by me and it's a passion of mine, and I genuinely have put a lot of heart into it, and I feel like it's something that you're going to really enjoy. So you can learn so much from there. There's product reviews on there. Sometimes there are product releases that you see over there before you see it here. You get a breakdown of all different products, like what works, what doesn't, what works for mature skin, what works for like oily skin, what works for acne prone skin, what works for dry skin, a bit of everything. Everyone is always covered on this. And there's also kind of like hacks, tutorials and stuff on there too. And I think you're really going to enjoy it. It is free to subscribe, and that gives you access to some of the site. But if you go for the paid version, it's the same as getting yourself one coffee a month. That's what it's going to cost you. And it gives you way more though, right? So you unlock the entire site. But I think the best part is as well, that I think you're going to love, is that you get to join the community on the paid version. So that's where you get to join the group chat that's on the platform. And there are already so many like thriving women on there, and everyone's like loving each other, helping each other out. Some people send their like their selfies in that group because they want to know if something suits them, and everyone's hyping each other up. And I think it's somewhere you're really going to love, and it's great if you want to be part of something, part of a group of people who are nice, who are uplifting, who are, it's just all love the same thing. So yeah, head on over, subscribe. I think you're going to love it. Moving on to the last one. This is my Dual Over Curl. Yeah, I was going to say Forever. I don't know if it is a Dual Forever one, actually. I don't think it is. It's just Dual... Oh, it's Dual Show Over Curl Mascara. So I've used this for quite a while, and this is a really good curling mascara. It has a slightly kind of like, you can see a slightly curved wand, and it is very good at giving you that lifted, awake, curled lash. It separates your lashes really well. It's more focused on the awake look than it is on the volume side of it. I feel like this is something you want to use when you want that more awake look, when you want something which is really going to open up your eyes. And I feel that's especially something that people with smaller eyes, hooded eyes want, because they want to just open up the eye area a little bit more. It doesn't flake, doesn't smudge, doesn't run. I've worn this to the gym as well. Instant lash lift from this. You're going to love it. It's not overly wet. The formula holds really, really well. This is good if you have downward turned eyes or you want to lift the eye area a little bit, because it obviously is lifting. I'm really focused on the edge there when you're applying. But this is a really great mascara too that I think you're going to love. Now, just to go through some tips when it comes to your mascara, even the best mascaras can smudge a little bit if you apply it in the wrong way. Now, personally, these ones I don't think smudge, because I've used them in every kind of scenario, and I also live in a very, very hot country and they work really, really well. But a few little tips for you. When you are applying your mascara, number one is always make sure that your lashes are clean. You don't want excess makeup or residue on there, because the minute you have excess residue on there or makeup and then you go in and apply your mascara, you're basically creating that clumpy look, and you're not going to get the best out of your mascara. In fact, you will get that kind of thing. You know, have you ever found it where you put your mascara on and for some reason it's like your lashes just do not lengthen, and it's almost enhancing how short they are? It's like emphasizing how short they are. That usually happens because your lashes have excess residue on there. So you want to make sure that you clean your lashes, like get a wet wipe or something, make sure your lashes are clean, let them dry off, and then you want to curl your lashes, because curling your lashes genuinely brings out the best out of your mascara. Also, going back to like the residue bit, that if you have like skincare left over on your lashes, things like that, don't think that doesn't do anything, because it's actually oil, right? So it's moisture, and it's going to end up causing your mascara to either slide off, flake, or break down, and that can end up leading to smudging around the eye area. So sometimes it may not even be your mascara. It could be that you haven't prepped your lashes properly. Yes, lashes need prepping too. It doesn't take long. All it is making sure there's no skincare on your eyelashes, no makeup or residue, and they're dried down and they're curled. That's it. Now, when you do apply your mascara, I would highly recommend, so you would apply your mascara, right? Just let it sit a few seconds before you go in with the second coat, right? I'm not saying let it dry, because that's going to make it tough to pull through the wand, but just let it sit for a few seconds and then go in for your second coat. You want to let it kind of not even semi-dry, but you want to just let it sit for a little bit. The same way you kind of do with your concealer when you let that sit for a little bit before you start blending. What happens is it prevents that wet buildup. So when you go in immediately and then you just keep going, it just looks very wet, and it can end up looking clumpy and also taking away the benefits of the mascara. So just bear that in mind. I would also focus on really getting it into the root and then dragging out, because that way you're getting that really nice definition on your lash line without having to actually apply eyeliner or anything. And also that way it does lengthen your lashes properly. You're using the mascara properly as opposed to just touching the ends, which doesn't really do anything. Now, if I had to pick out of all of the mascaras, the safest, I would pick the Hourglass Unlocked, because it's a tubing mascara, and that in itself is kind of guaranteed. You're not going to get that kind of smudging. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't interact with oil and you know, like run or anything like that, or break down. It literally is like latex for your lashes. So I think you're going to really love that mascara. I hope this has helped in some way. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you don't miss my next video. And don't forget that at the end of this video, there's a video that pops up on the screen. It's been picked out just for you. So make sure you actually click on it, because I think you're going to enjoy it, because it's been picked out for you. I think you're going to love it. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and see you on the next video.